Guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. For today, we are here to explore the very old city of Vesper. Yes, so really grab some coffee, grab some tea, grab some biscuit. Yeah, because this city is huge. The city is huge, and there's something very interesting in this city on this shard, but we are going to see it at the end of the video. Sit back, relax, and let's get started. We start here from the bank. Okay. Nothing special to say here at the bank. I think there's a locked room here, probably. No room is locked. Okay, very normal here. Very big bank. You can bank from all the sides. One thing that is important here in Vesper and why Vesper is such a great city is this: you have two major shops just close to the bank. The Bubbling Brew here with 3 NPCs selling rags. I think, yeah, 3 NPCs selling rags. And you have another shop here, another mage shop just here. Okay, the magical light. What is this sign? Circle of magic. The circles of magic. Wow, never knew. 2 signs. And you have again 3 NPCs here selling rags. So cool, so cool. This is a nice banner. I think it's a double banner. No, it's a single banner. Nice. I don't know the rooftop here. I mean, these things take nowhere. Yeah. All right. Let's go back here, because Vesper is connected by bridges. Looks like Venice. Can it be the Venice of Ultima Online? Oh, I don't know. Let's take a look here past this bridge. Here, oddly enough, you can fish in deep waters here. Inside gardens, and you can fish in deep waters. There's houses just outside Vesper here. Let's take a look. There used to be a shop here. Ooh, there's a shop here. Magical items. Let's take a look. Hey, smoke weed every day. Yeah. That's just the name of the shop. Okay? I was just reading. So we'll go here, bulletin board. And here we have this part of Vesper. This very detached from the main city, where you have a tailor here. The spinning wheel. If you want to sell fancy shirts, yeah, this is the place. Then we have a provisioner. Yeah, I remember selling gems here. I remember when I had like 60k diamonds, I used to sell them. Yeah, you had to take tours here. This is the provisioner. Nothing special about it. There should be no. There's nothing more, so we can get back to Vesper. Okay. Back to Vesper, we can start exploring this part of the town, where we have a jeweler here. Again, very handy to sell gems here just near the bank. A shimmering jewel. Not the shimmering fusion. There's something from Samurai Empire, probably. I have some vague memories of that. Alright. And then what else do we have here? This is a guild, probably the artisan guild or something. Colored canvas. Colored canvas. Wow, yeah, some sort of artist guild. These are craftable, but for some reason I have never crafted them. So let's finish this this first island here. We have the musicians hall. Let's take a look. Let's check if there's some big harps. Yeah, the big harp is there. Craftable standing harp. Yeah, not the big harp, standing harp. It is craftable, but it weighs so much that nobody is using that. We have one more building here in this island, and I don't know what that is. Another guild here. The Ore of Vesper. Mining guild. Wow, really? Mining guild in Vesper? That's strange. Well, we have mining guild in Magintia, which is an island, so yeah. Basically like having Jamaican iced tea. Lionheart. This is a fisherman. This guy is fishing, not in deep waters. Yeah, you can tell he's not fishing. What is this? Message in a bottle? Can you fish in deep waters here? I don't think you can fish in deep waters here. But maybe you can. This is interesting. This is something for GMs to investigate. Okay. Oh, the busy bees. This building, Beekeeper Society of Vesper. I think that the busy bees, yes, this building was part of the, what's that called? The Honeymead quest. I'll put the link to the Honeymead quest in the description below, and I put it up here, top right corner, okay, in the information tab. It was a quest that used to be like 2 years ago. It was a very good quest storyline by GM Boomlam Jenkins. Wow, the small pot of wax, that's very cool. Nice deco there. Alright, nothing more about the island here. Oh, this is a different color, I don't know why. Honey beehive. I think it's beehive. Interesting. We had some cool boss battle here during the event of Vesper with the 7 Corrupted Guards event. I had a short about it. Okay, new island here. I think I've never been here. This is an escort guy. So what is this? The Twisted Oven. Let's check if there's some cool deco inside. No, what are these? Biscuits? Are these donuts? Ooh, donuts. Nice. This is a smith shop, namely the butcher's knife. Oh, no, it's the butcher. Boy, these carcasses, yeah, server births, some of them are server births, but very nice. Alright, what a nice building there. Okay, this is, what is this? Okay, the grocer, farmer's market. Why do we have these kind of rocks here? That's curious, to be honest. Looks like GM placed. Very curious, to be honest. Here we are approaching the docks. The Fisherman Wharf. Nice. I like this. This is a very cool piece of deco, to be honest. Very cool piece of deco. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna tail it up here, guys. So we skip the bridge. These are the docks. Okay. Is this a harbor master? Okay. But can you actually interact with harbor masters? No. Harbor master is, during the original era, you couldn't dry dock ships anywhere unless there was a harbor master. So you could only dry dock ships next to a harbor master. It was basically working like pets. So you stable a pet at the stable master, you would dry dock a boat at the harbor master. What is this? A reg shop? Hey! I didn't know there was a reg shop here. Wow! What do we have here? An alchemist and an herbalist. A herbalist, sorry. My English is bad. Okay, the fisherman, the majestic boat, okay. Yeah, this is very cool. The anchor. I don't know if it's available through Silver System, the anchor, but that's some very cool piece of deco there. This is like some Fisherman Guild. Okay, Fisherman Guild. Let's check if there's anything cool here. Not really, just an ordinary building. Okay, let's move further to the south. I think there's a healer here. Oh no, there's the inn here. The inn in Vesper, I think, yeah. This is an interesting place. See all these chests. I think they're locked. Yeah, all these chests are locked. If you have to train, remove traps, this is the place to be. Okay, this is the place to be, to train remove traps. Remove trap, you train it abreast with tinkering. But at the start, you need to gain some points that you cannot gain with tinkering. And you need to go here, and once you do a few points in remove traps, you can train it abreast with tinkering. So you raise a few points in tinkering, and then you raise a few points in remove traps, and they go abreast LGM, basically. Okay, the inn. Let's go further to the south. Let's check what we have here. Alright, this is an important building, I think. Vesper Customs. Again, this was part, I think, of the Honeymead quest. Again, it's still in the description below, the one as before. I think here Boomland Jenkins displayed for a brief time the rewards that you could claim with the honey meat. Yeah. I would have expected some sort of something being left here by GM Boomland Jenkins. Okay. I guess you have to check those videos. The videos will be just the whole playlist, so you can dig through them. Let's move further to the south. Oh, this is the place we are going to visit at the end. You see, it's very interesting, so let's skip it. T-Rex. Okay, this is the Tanner. What's the name of the Tanner? Tanner shop. Correct. It's there's a lever here. This is actually activate. I can activate that lever. Take a look at this NPC name here. Ah, hey, the Rotten Tooth Tavern. You could not access here unless with this. How to Steal from Dwarves by Matteo. Crazy. Talking to wisps. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could talk to wisps. I never knew how to. I'll scroll it here for you to read in case you want to pause the video and read it. Virtue by Lord Bridget. This is the troll move. If this is this Vinty Rex, the criminal. This is a praise to Vinty Rex, the Vinty Rex. Okay, from TG. Nice, nice. I know he is a sub to my channel. I know he's watching sometimes. I hope he can comment on this. Okay, let's get out of here. This is another fisherman. Hey, 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 hey. I don't recall the definition of deep water. Deep water is 8 tiles from coastline, 10 tiles from coastline. I don't remember. But let's check if this guy has a message in a bottle. Yeah, finally. No message in the bottle on this guy. Okay. So here we reach the other side of Vesper. This is on Britannia Mainland. I think this is an inn. Yeah, this is an inn, very far from the bank, so I think nobody has ever come here. I don't recall if... yeah, these are also chests you can use to train remove traps. Yeah, at the beginning. We have an interesting building here. What is that? There is no sign, I believe. What is this building? Looks like some sort of guard outpost. I don't know. Here we are approaching the graveyard. This is a very interesting place, the graveyard. It has an entrance to T2A. Unfortunately, no pets are allowed through it, so it's really not being used. The entrance is here. Needs here. This is where is the entrance. And you can see that no pets are allowed. There's a sign here. Hey, no pets. Yeah, no pets. I don't know why they did entrances where no pets are allowed. I have no idea of the idea behind it, to be honest. Not on this shard, I think. Not on this shard, yeah, it's not on this shard. On another shard. On Origins shard for sure. And maybe, I have to have somebody confirm it. Maybe on Lost Land shard. Here, there's the tomb of a UO player. Okay, Festus. Festus, that very good friend of Grofus, that very good friend of everybody, basically. Passed away a few months ago. There's a praise from Grofus to Festus. Alright, we are back here. Main island. And we are going to explore some more islands around here. The ones that we didn't explore before. So we take this bridge. And let's check what we have here. We have Tinker. I think this is a Tinker. Let's check the sign. Plaster wall. Gadget corner. Gadgets corner. Yeah, that's a tinker shop, just a tinker shop. So far, not very good deco in this town. Very just plain and ordinary deco. This is a carpenter. Let's check the name. The hammer's a nail. The hammer and nail. Yeah. Okay, there's a hammer and there's nails. Again, very, very, very ordinary deco. Here is the healer. Check the name. Healer of Vesper. Okay, didn't have enough fantasy here. Okay. These unmade bed are just cool. Cool piece of deco that we cannot craft, unfortunately. And we gotta move this direction now towards west to reach new places that we haven't visited. The ironworks. Okay. Just a smith. I mean, there's not even pieces of hanging armor here. And regarding this name, I have something to tell you. I've been recently told, I learned from my kids at school, that there's two ways to pronounce iron. There's the UK way where you say iron without the R, and there's the US way where you say iron, where you pronounce the R not in the right place. That's very strange. Okay, here we have both a provisioner, the adventurous friend, and a tailor. Spinning wheel. The spinning wheel was, hey, was also up there, the spinning wheel. Super duper ordinary. Here I saw people here selling fancy shirts, yeah. That's one way of making cash. What is this guild? Champions of Light? Fighters Guild. These are good standards. Banner, yeah, you call them banner, almost like standards. Okay. And what is here? Counselor guilds. Now I'm curious, in every city we had a small locked room for heading to Vesper. Now I'm curious. Yeah, you can double click this Iron Maiden. Or Iron Maiden. I don't dare to double click it again. There's a guillotine here. Dartboard with knives. Wow, this is a cool piece of deco. You can double click it. I don't want to get closer. What is this? This is a clock? This is a candle. Chessboard. The pieces are not set up correctly. Bottom right is a white square. Bottom right is the bloody white square, guys. Get your things right. Skeleton here. There's a pit here. What? What? Yeah, this is locked. Intrinsic. You. All other cities, yeah, all other cities. Yeah, this is some sort of GM's room that take to all other cities, and all other cities take you here. And this pit is not active. This is Derek stuff, guys. This is Derek stuff. Okay. Gotta go north of here for some more builds. Okay. Here we have an armorer. Check Vesper armorer. No warrior's companion. Okay. Oh, hanging armor. At least we have some piece of hanging armor here. Yeah, okay. Legs and leather. And also here. Let's check here. Ringmail, studded. Oh, at least. Something cool to watch. Wow, this building is so narrow. There's a bowyer here. The ranger's tool. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. What a small bridge this is. Even here, I think here you can fish in deep water. Do you think you can? Yeah. It's time for the final part now. That is the Vesper Museum. So let's go there. Here we are, Vesper Museum. Okay. Let's enter. Welcome to Vesper Museum. Okay. So let's take a look here. Barrage of Wizard. Okay, here we have various statues. What is this? Statue of young Lord Draxinuson. Yeah. That's the king of the gargoyles in Ultima 6. Okay. Here we have nothing in this room, still to be set up. Here we have the 4 titans of Pagan, whatever. Statue of Pyros, Statue of Stratos, Statue of Hydros. Yeah, that's Ultima 8. Statue of Lithos. What is this? Guild of Eternal Shadow. Okay. Papua Taylor. I don't recall this. Ritual drums. Gnarly Dog's Mask. Wow. So what is this? Guild of Eternal Shadow collection. Yeah, type forum to learn more. Okay, there's a link to the forums. Statue of a former guild leader. Pedestal. Here we have more banners. I think this is McPry, probably. No, House of Bath. Yeah, it's not McPry. House of Bath. What about this? Garth Shadow. Okay. What do we have here? This is a throne. Wordslayer throne. The Chaos Crest. No, these are normal paintings. Yeah, these are just normal paintings. Okay. This is the statue of Exodus. Yeah, tribute to Exodus. What is this? Paintings of the Guardian. Wow. Relic from the Garth Shadow Adventure again. Quest from the past. World Slayer, you see July the 27th, 2018. That's like almost 7 years ago. There's a lot of history on this here, man. What is this? Sorry, I almost missed it. Garthwood. Okay, there's also the floor down here. Okay, where we have, okay, here is the one of the latest quests, Death Touch Spider, the rare spider silk and the rare spider here. Arachnid Expedition 2024, link top right. Okay, and in the description below. Very good, very good, very good. We had some huge battles there. Very good. Barrage of Wizard, that wasn't around in this. Jonar the Lich. Necromancer Spellbook. And this is all history of Second Age here. This is McPry. Yeah, McPry's crew. Captain McPry and the Exodus Machine. Wow, so cool. Mundane stuff. Lady Bath Spyglass. Head of Mundane. Ooh. Head of Minox. Hey, that's some cool stuff here. Captain Boots. Okay, what else do we have here? Commemoration rares for participants. Let's check. Hey, take a look at the date. 2008. Okay. Hooded Shroud of Shadow. Blessed. Shield for fighting the players of Second Age. Avatar Sword and Shield. Live replica of Shell Eater. Codename Orange Soda. What? The Avatar's Clock. Times Relic. Singing Ball. Here is the Honeymead quest thing. The Honeymead Cult. Yeah, the Beehive. The Honeymead Mask. Okay. This is things I know. Status Floating Fortress. Memorial of the Countless Lost. I have no idea of what this event is. If somebody knows, write in the comments. See charts. Mermaid Scales. Whoa. Sato's Hat. Scale. What is this? Sato's Trident. And these vines. What are these vines? Head of Demonatrix. Ascalon event. 2008. My god. Sea of Harmony. A burnt message from the Sea of Harmony. Sea of Harmony is D2A. Demeter's Bracelet. What are these vines? Vines? What are these vines? Vines. Okay. Demeter's fortress, over 400 warriors died. Wow. And here links should definitely put somewhere here in one of these display cases the quest from in Minok, what was that, the ancient and unfathomable evil. GM links should definitely put something here. Yeah, there's still bookcases available here, so you better put that. This is it. See you soon on other videos. Check my channel for updates on Second Age and on classic shards. Check my streams, PK Monday, Sally on Wednesday and Sally on Saturday. And until next time, Blade signing out.